Hello everybody, my name is David. This is part 2 of my Q&A videos where I'm answering you guys' questions from last Monday. Any questions you have, go down below. I'll answer them next Monday. Do this every single Monday. So let's get started with the next question, which is from Angela. Oh, no, that was the last one. Next one is Christine from Ontario, Canada. Hello, Christine. Hope you're doing well. How big is lack of empathy in a seemingly otherwise perfect relationship? He dismisses what I say and makes it about him. That's a problem. If you're asking me if he's a narcissist, I wouldn't know. And I don't think you didn't ask me that. But that's a huge problem, Christine. And you know, you've been dating people with this problem, right? That lack empathy and remorse. So this is huge for you, Christine. For you, huge. Huge. Because look at your track record, and then now look at this guy. So many similarities and so important ones. I don't like to tell people what to do too much. It's just, I would offer Christine counseling, relationship therapy if he doesn't go. Because even just going isn't good enough. Right? Just going isn't good enough. So if he doesn't even just go, the door. You know, Christine, there's so much more to learn about all of this than this. And I can't believe if he dismisses what you say and makes everything about him and he seems to lack empathy, I can't believe, and that's why it's seemingly otherwise perfect. It's not. It can't be. There's some huge issues here. And you know, they need to be addressed. And go to counseling. Go to a therapist. See if somebody else can see something you're not seeing. Okay? Or maybe there's just a problem. Maybe this guy does have empathy, but he's not very good in relationships or communication. Because you said it's seemingly otherwise perfect, but we also know that disordered people are pretty perfect for a while, aren't they? Major red flag, Christine. And that's my best advice. Just go to therapy. Go to some kind of relationship counseling. And, I mean, that's what we do. That's what we should do. Relationships are so hard. They're so hard. These aren't meant to be easy and we just find someone and be with them forever. We have to work at them, okay? We have to work at them. Evolution cares about you staying alive and procreating in this relationship. Everything else is up to you. Happiness is up to you, okay? So that's my best advice, Christine, and good luck. Good luck, okay? Thank you. Take care. Douglas from Philly. Hello, Douglas. Why does my narcissist advertise on Facebook and hoover me on the low, even when she knows I know she's a narcissist? Because she doesn't care, Douglas. She doesn't care that she's a narcissist. Doesn't bother her. She's still the same person, whether you know or not. But she doesn't care about boundaries either. She doesn't respect you. She never did. So now you know, and she's still doing the same thing. A lot of goal, huh? Amazing. Just amazing. Stay away from her, Douglas. Please. Don't respond to these hoover attempts. You know, if she doesn't even care she's a narcissist or whatever, I don't know. My best advice, always. No contact, guys. That's why I always say no contact. You cannot win with these people. You can't conversate with them. You can't sit there and defend yourself. You can't sit there and fight with them and argue. You can't prove a point. You can't tell them how you feel. You can't answer them questions. You'll never get any answers. It's just going to keep fucking your head up. So, why is she doing it? Because she's disordered, Douglas. Whatever she is, she's got a personality disorder. She's not, for one, people like borderlines and they aren't very aware of some of the things they do. Narcissists too. You know, they just don't care. They step on people's toes. They act dumb and crazy all the time and aren't totally aware of it. But, you know, she's selfish. She's going to keep trying no matter what. She doesn't care how you feel or what you think. She wants what she wants from you and that's it. And it doesn't change the fact just that you know. Doesn't seem to change anything with her. Okay? Block her from everything. Good luck, Douglas. Hope that helps. Cindy from Boise, Idaho. Hello, Cindy. Does borderline run in the family? Or can there be multiple cluster Bs in one family? So, you know, a lot of this information is pretty new, Cindy, and there's all kinds of new studies going on and new discoveries all the time. We're finding out that a lot of these cluster B personality disorders, they're finding out that a lot of this actually is and could be and might be genetic. We've discovered now that psychopathy is genetic, and they're even believing that borderline may be somewhat. Not sure. There's definite correlations and ties in families with borderlines. So it's very common if you have an ex who's borderline that ex will have other people in the family. They might have someone that's schizophrenic. They might have people that are schizotypal. Very closely related. Very closely, borderline's closely related to mental illnesses. Okay? They're borderline psychotic. All right? So they've got this, you know, in their family, but I don't know if it's genetic. Right now they say no, but there's more discoveries. They believe that it may be somewhat a little, but a lot of this is environment. Okay, so when you have one borderline born out of a family, that family is screwed up, man. That family is screwed up. Borderlines happen from massive abuse, massive, and it's not just some neglect. Just some abandonment. There's got to be hitting and sexual abuse, I found every single time. So the environment they grow up in is so bad. The family is so bad. It is so common that a borderline will have borderline parents or borderline parent or a narcissist parent or psychopaths and stuff like this. Borderline is comorbid a lot with different things. So yes, it is. There's going to be other cluster Bs in that person's family for sure. Your other part of your question: do borderlines realize they lost good people? Yes, I believe they do. That's an opinion. I believe they do, from my own experience, personal experience, and other things I've observed. They will tell you how great you were and still stay with someone else because the attention you give them still isn't good enough. So, yes, I believe truly they know they've lost good people. Yeah, when they have. Yeah. Thank you. Hope that helps a little bit. Nick from Southampton, UK. Hello, Nick. Do you think many victims of narcissists kill the narcissist? Well, I wouldn't know. You said think. I'm sure it happens. I'm sure it happens. I don't know how much. I don't know. I think most people that are in relationships with narcissists tend to be pretty good people. Very empathetic. We tend to do everything for them, and we kind of think that things are our fault most of the time, and suicide rate is pretty high. So I think that's more common, way more common, suicide rather than them killing the narcissist. But man, haven't we all felt like it? Good thing we didn't, huh? Good question though, Nick. Thanks. I wouldn't really know, and as far as finding reports on that, how could you, right? Thank you, Nick. Lisa from Western North Carolina. Hello, Lisa. After tears out of an abusive relationship, I feel like I've healed and made lots of progress in life, but now feel like it's a waste of time to date again. So, and there's more. You said you're isolating, and maybe this is okay. Let me tell you this, Lisa. All of us need attachment with people. And in those attachments, we need security. We need relationships with people. We cannot isolate and that's okay. It's not. We can't, as human beings, there's not human beings that can do that. Okay, there's people that thought they could go live out in the woods by themselves and they die. They just don't make it. Okay, without some kind of contact with humans. We need humans. We need society. Go look at a nighttime shot of America or any country, and you'll see the lights are all grouped together everywhere. We need each other, okay? Maybe this is okay. Well, it might feel safer, Lisa, but here's my advice. Think of relationships as every relationship you have, not just intimate, okay? Not just with a significant other. You have friends you have relationships with. You have family you have relationships with. So start at the bottom. Start small. Start making new friendships with friends. Okay? New relationships with friends. That's what really helps build up your confidence dating again. Okay? Because you obviously don't trust people. You're obviously scared. You've obviously been through so much that you're just tired of it. Therapy, Lisa. Talk therapy. Talk about this stuff. Okay? Start opening up your heart in dealing with some of the real fears you have. and talking about them minimizes those fears a lot. And go out and push yourself. You have to push yourself, guys. No more isolating, okay? It's a normal thing to want to do, and I'm not going to tell someone, you know, a week after a bad relationship like this, don't isolate, but really push yourself. If you keep isolating, it makes it worse, okay? You don't get better, okay? I hope that helps, Lisa. Good luck. You'll be okay. Jamie from Arkansas. What does it mean if a narcissist is obsessed watching documentaries about these topics? Prison gangs, death row, interrogation techniques, meth or heroin addicts, mafia, hitmen and bosses, school shootings. Well, I don't know. My guess is, just like a psychopath and sociopath, they don't have real feelings like we do, and emotions, general feelings and emotions of life. They don't feel alive sometimes. That's why they do violent acts against other people, to really have, you know, emotions they know that we have. They want those emotions. They want to feel. They want to feel like a human being. Maybe he's got sociopathic tendencies. Maybe he's antisocial as well. Maybe these things help him feel alive and exciting. Maybe it makes life more exciting for him. These guys, that's why a lot of people in Cluster B are risk takers and live on the edge and stuff. It's just to feel alive, exciting. Okay? Thanks, Jamie. Cindy from Boise. Hello, Cindy. You have four questions. Is it common for borderlines to send songs? Amazingly common. They're so emotional, right? Songs are so emotional, and they can't handle relationships. They can't handle talking. They can't handle telling you how they feel or asking how you feel, stuff like this. So they send a song, like a kid. I'm on a 3-week no talking with my ex borderline, and he posted a song on his Facebook about how the guy... And pretty much the song's about how the girl was really bad to the guy and all this stuff. Is this a smear campaign? Yeah, it could be a form of a smear campaign, especially if he's giving that intention that you're the bad one to him. Poor him, okay? He definitely sounds borderline. And that would be a form of a smear campaign. Sure, I would say that. But stop looking at his Facebook, please. Stop looking, okay? Separate yourself. I know it's only been 3 weeks. But stop stopping. Stop looking, okay? Please separate yourself. Tell your brain it's over. Tell your brain, I'm done with this guy. I'm over with this person. It's now time for me to move on and get out of that sick part of my life and be healthy, okay? Do borderlines fake their rage like narcissists? Absolutely. I've caught them. They act all crazy and they're not. They walk right out your door and they're sweet as hell to someone else. They're not in a rage. They faked it, and I've experienced this, and I knew what rages were, and then all of a sudden, what the hell is this? She's faking it. So yes, they do, and I've heard of other people telling me stories about this. Totally. If they know that the rage works, that you'll sit at home and wait for them while they go cheat on you, then they'll do it. Period. Was he projecting his insecurities and making up issues with us being bigger because I was bringing it out in him? Okay, so your question is very common, Cindy. We all feel like there's things that we do to make them like this and stuff like this. No. We don't make anyone do anything, just like nobody makes us do anything. We take responsibility for our own actions, and that's what he needs to do. Okay? I'm not saying you're an angel. I'm sure you weren't. Most of us weren't angels in these relationships. You know, some of us respond pretty nasty. So those are things you need to deal with, Cindy. These are the shame parts of this relationship. You need to talk about all of this with someone, okay, and deal with this, not with him, okay? He needs to take responsibility and own his own stuff, which he never will. So he told you it was your fault, and now you believe it, okay? Talk to somebody about this. Process all these things. Process your shame, okay? Good luck, Cindy. Thank you. Luke from the United Kingdom. Hello, Luke. Why do they blame you and hate you when they discard you and then treat you like you never existed? Because they're crazy. Not really. But they're nasty, aren't they? They never, you know, I don't know case to case. I don't know a person. I don't know what this person was thinking or feeling. But you're asking me generally, you know, disordered people. So, like a borderline will get attached to you and then abandon you because in their mind they said you're going to abandon them and you don't like them anymore and they hate you for it. And a narcissist, builds up, how good you are and then they tear you down and you suck and I hate you so much and I hate you for even spending time with you. And the borderline thinks that, you hurt them so much and you're such a bad person. And it's just all this crap they put in their head. It's all this crap they put in their own head and make up stuff about you and tell other people stuff about you and start believing it. And I'm sorry, Luke, but you'll never get any answers from them. Okay? Talk to somebody. Thank you, Luke. Rocio from Argentina. Hello, Rocio. Can you talk about the silent treatment? Well, I've made videos about the silent treatment, so go down and watch them. And the silent treatment is a way for disordered people to deal with things they can't deal with, and it's also a way to punish you. It really, really shows how they feel about you. Okay? Anybody that gives you silent treatments is horrible. It's a horrible thing to do. It's absolutely a nasty thing to do. To be in a fight or treat someone bad or anything. And you just walk away from someone that you talk to every day and you care about and things like this. And not say a word. And go off with other people and stuff like that. It is just nasty, nasty thing to do. Okay? These people can't handle relationships. This is how they handle relationships. If something upsets them, something angers them, they run away. Okay? Because they're scared little meh. Okay? They can't handle it. You talk to people when there's a problem. If you care about somebody, you'll give them that much respect. Okay? Thanks, Rocio. Michael. You're the only one that didn't give your location. I wish we knew where you're from, Michael. You can grieve over a death, but how do you grieve over someone that wore a mask? Good question, Michael. So this person, you believe that they were this person for so long until you realize they weren't. Talk, Michael, because there's lots of signs that you had that you ignored. You just aren't totally aware of them. That little feeling that something's not right about them, right? That's you saying there's something wrong with them and you ignored it. So best thing to do is talk. I keep telling you guys, talk to people. Okay, you got to talk to somebody about this, Michael, and start learning that this isn't you, that this is a harsh, tough situation that you're in where you totally devoted your heart and your feelings and caring and time and all this to somebody who just didn't care. Somebody that just exploited it and used it and threw it away. You need to talk about this, Michael, because you need to grieve. Okay? And it's a hard thing to do with a disordered person because you get no answers from them. None. They can't talk to you. If you hurt their feelings, they go and cut you off and start a smear campaign against you. You're just like, what the hell is this? Why don't you just tell me? Like, all I said is I don't want anything to do with you anymore. You won't get any answers from them. And you'll watch them, and you'll watch them now, and you'll see them do things now trying to get answers. And it won't make sense because they're fucked up, man. They're just going to go be with somebody else and act happy and then say that person hurt him. Nothing is going to make sense by observing them or talking to them. You need to go back into your relationship and process these things correctly, okay? I'm sorry. Good luck. But just talk to somebody. This isn't a hard thing to do, Michael, okay? Betrayal is a harsh thing to handle on your own. Yo Booty Stinks from the Midwest. How long is too long to isolate? If you're asking me that, then I'm going to tell you it's been too long. Stop isolating. Get out there. Push yourself. Isolating is not good, guys. I've talked a lot about how it's normal. I understand it. Do it for a little while if it's just too hard. But you got to start pushing yourself. You have to push yourself because all this is about relationships and how we deal with people and relationships. So you can't just cut off all relationships. You've got to learn. You've got to keep learning and learning and learning, okay? Don't be too afraid. Not everyone is a narcissist, okay? You'll be okay. Start meeting good, healthy people and start seeing the difference, okay? Thank you. Good question. Christopher from the United Kingdom. Hello, Christopher. How do you believe my ex-borderline will react to me divorcing her even when she is with someone else? So, Christopher's been married to a borderline. Now she's with someone else, and he is going to divorce her, send her the papers. You want to know how will she react? Well, I wouldn't know. I don't know her. But borderline, my guess is she's going to be upset. And what it's going to do is it's going to scare her. Because right now she's got her boyfriend and her ex-husband. She's got you. She's got something to hold on to. She's got that foot in the door. She can go back to you, she believes, if she wants. You, bam, cut that off. You just abandoned her. And she's going to be scared. Now all she has is that boyfriend. So, I don't know how she's going to react, but be careful. Christopher, think about some of the scenarios that she might do. Rehearse them. Find out what you want to become of them, right? You don't want to talk to her. You don't want anything to do with her. Don't forget that. Don't converse with her. Don't engage with her, okay? Be ready. Thank you, Christopher. Good luck, buddy. You're doing the right thing. Vasi from Bulgaria. Hello, how are you, Vasi? What is the biggest red flag in the beginning of the relationship to know if someone's a narcissist? Good question. So, right away, guys, is you will see these people really want something from you. And they'll be patient, they'll be nice, they'll be charming, but it's always going to come, okay? Nice, healthy people, when they meet someone, if I like you, I'm interested and I want to see you again, it's just because I enjoy your company. That's it. I just enjoy your company. I don't want anything from you. I don't want money. I'm not trying to get sex. I'm not trying to get your stuff or rides or help or anything like that. Okay? I just want your company. Anything other than that, red flag. Okay? So, what are you doing tomorrow night? Well, you tell them you're busy. Well, no, come on. I mean, any of that kind of stuff. That kind of talking into, convincing. Once you say, I'm busy, and they don't accept that, red flag. And major red flag. Boundaries. These people do not have boundaries of their own, and they don't see anyone else's boundaries. Okay? Major red flag. Another one is make sure what they tell you they do is what they say is what they do. So, they're sitting there saying, oh, I don't like this at all, and make sure they don't like it. They say, I like doing this, see if they actually do it. If I like this subject too that you bring up. What do they know about it? Test them. How can you like something if you don't know anything about it? Why are you telling me you like it? Call these people out on it and see how they react. That's another thing. They don't like to be told they're wrong. You call them out on it, they get scared. Okay? I hope that helps. Just some things to offer. Thanks, Vasi. Take care. Good to hear from you. Nikki, Sean from Chicago. Hello, Nikki. What is the most simple and effective way to hurt a narcissist like they hurt most of their victims? You want to know the truth? So I'm guessing you're a victim, right? You want to know how to hurt this person that hurt you so much? Ignore them. Ignore them and be successful and happy. It is the worst. I'm telling you guys. I know it doesn't seem like it, but for the rest of their life, they're going to tell themselves, you're better. They're going to have to tell themselves that you're better, you moved on, you know what I mean? They're going to start doing what you do. Are they really happy with someone else? God, they found someone happy. They found someone not so fucked up like me. It is the best thing to do, and it's the only thing to do. No revenge. All of this whole community, all these channels, all these videos is about the bad person, isn't it? What makes them a bad person? Bad behavior. That's why we aren't going to do it. That's the only thing that separates us from them. Okay? So if you'll see other channels in this community, other people in this community, they're nasty. Some of them are nasty, talking about revenge, smear campaigns, stuff like that. They're sick. They're sick. What you do is you go about your life and you leave those nasty people behind you and you start conversing and living with healthy, happy people and being healthy and happy and most of all successful. And that's what comes from it. You fix things, you get rid of bad people, you have good, healthy people in your life, you start working hard on yourself and you start finding success. And what comes with success? Happiness. Okay? It all feeds off each other. It's a cycle. You just begin that cycle. Trust me, okay? Thank you, everyone. That's it for this week. So anything you want, ask me. Go down below and ask me and I'll answer them next Monday. Okay, you guys? Thank you so much. You guys have been great. Great questions. Everything. This is working out good. Thank you, guys. I love you all. I will see you next Monday. Bye-bye. Danny Dog Productions.